and welcome back to another day in my life. This is actually a very exciting day. It's pretty cold outside, like very crisp. I maybe should have worn like my big winter coat, but I'm okay. We're only taking a short walk. So I am starting off my day with meeting a financial advisor to go over some stuff now that I'm like self-employed and working for myself. I want to get some paperwork ready to go because me and Kevin are about to start the process of looking for our new apartment. But I also do just need to find a financial advisor because, you know, this year I'm gonna be filing taxes as a freelancer and kind of doing a lot of new things. But I'm very excited. You guys know I love money, I love budgeting, I love finance. So I'm hoping to learn a lot this morning, and I thought, you know what? Let's like do a day in my life today. If you guys hear some construction and like drilling above me, it's because the apartment above us is doing some renovations. Anyways though, I just kind of wanted to pop in here for a second because I was like super excited to meet with this financial advisor and just start getting some of my questions answered and kind of start the process of getting ready to, one, file taxes quarterly now that I'm a freelancer, but also start getting the paperwork ready that I'll need to apply for new apartments because the rental application process is vastly different when you're a freelancer versus like on a salary job. I had done like a ton of research on different financial advisors here in the city, and the person that I went to today had great reviews and I was really hopeful. And I don't typically like, you know, calling out employees of like different businesses. That's just not the person that I am, but I think that this is kind of important to talk about. I don't know any other way to say this other than she was so incredibly rude, belittling, and just so not helpful. I actually ended up just leaving the appointment because it was just so not productive. It was really strange, but like from the second that I kind of told her my story and my situation, she like questioned like the validity of my business. She told me that she couldn't help me unless she had like a working relationship with me for the last 4 years, which isn't true because I actually have a friend that goes to her and it has only been her client for 13 months now. I don't know, it was very strange, but I think it's just important to remember that like if somebody is treating you poorly who you are going to give your money to, it is okay to walk out if you don't feel comfortable and you feel like you're constantly having to like stick up for yourself, which is what I kind of felt like I was doing. This construction is actually insane. I'm supposed to record a podcast in like 3 hours and I'm really hoping that this stops by then. Anyways, yeah, it was just a little disheartening. Definitely won't be going back there obviously, so I'm kind of back to the drawing board. I actually did some research. There are a couple other financial advisors here in the city who had great reviews as well, but I really need to get the ball rolling on this because Kevin and I are trying to sign a January 1st lease for wherever we move into next. So we need to start looking for apartments around like December 1st. It was just really crazy. I would ask questions and like I know that they were good questions because I came very prepared. I also had like all of my paperwork prepared and she like wouldn't even listen to my questions, wouldn't even take a look at my paperwork. It was just really strange. I kind of got the impression, and I said this just because I think it's good to be candid, but I just kind of got the impression that she assumed like I was super young and irresponsible and like really didn't know what I was talking about. But that's obviously not the case, and I know that that's not the case, so I just need to find a financial advisor who understands that as well. Anyways, I'm gonna try and wait for this construction to stop. It is about, what time is it? It's almost 11, so I'm gonna eat a little snack, and then I have to get some Zoom links ready for a meeting that I'm having in like 2 hours, and then my podcast interview later today with a guest. I'm so incredibly excited for this one. She actually runs her own sustainable fashion brand, so very exciting. But I just kind of wanted to sit down and give you guys an update about what just happened because obviously like I was very excited at first and I was like, well, that kind of went in a way that I didn't think it was going to, which is okay. So now I'm kind of back to the drawing board a little bit, but I do believe that everything is going to work out in the end. Me and Kevin are going to find a great new apartment, and I'm going to have someone to help me navigate the world of taxes and finances as a freelancer. This drilling is going to be the bane of my existence. It has been going on now for 2 hours. I have a meeting over Zoom in like 10 minutes, so I'm actually gonna make myself some hot chocolate because I went to Starbucks yesterday and they gave me a free reusable cup even though I thought that was over. But anyways, they actually gave me 2 because the guy working there was like super nice. So I'm gonna put some hot chocolate in there and then we have a meeting. Okay, so my meeting just ended and I have a podcast interview in like 20 minutes. So I actually want to put a lip color on just so that I look a little bit more alive, even though I obviously like am not filming the video portion of my podcast, but the guest is gonna see me. So I just want to look a little bit more put together. So I think I'm gonna use the MAC lip liner in Subculture. And then for a lipstick color, I think I'm gonna use this MAC lipstick in the color Dough. This is like the Lip Intensity lipstick, super pretty. So I'm gonna put that on and then get ready for my interview. That was such a great podcast interview. I am truly so excited for that episode to go up. I think it's gonna go up the first Monday of December, so like the 7th I think is when it's gonna launch. Anyways, before having my last business call of the day and then kind of getting into producer mode, because I do have to produce a show tonight, I'm also gonna like clean a little bit, make some dinner, I'll vlog it all for you guys. I wanted to give you guys a little life update and also a really exciting announcement. So as I'm filming this vlog, it is actually November 16th. It's only my second full day with my brand new phone, which you guys, I'm absolutely loving this thing. I haven't even really gotten to mess around with the camera much, but everything else about it, like it's just so fast and I'm completely in love. Anyway, so today is Monday and on Saturday, I am actually driving down to Nashville again to spend Thanksgiving with my family for the first time in literally 3 years. If I wasn't going down to Nashville, this would be the 4th Thanksgiving that I have spent without any family. So because I'm, you know, self-employed and able to do this, I figured, you know, I just should. But you guys know whenever I'm in Nashville, I am incredibly safe, always masked up if we have to go anywhere, but this trip we really shouldn't be going anywhere. And I'm driving so that I don't have to expose myself to a ton of people in an airport. And actually, one of my best friends from Nashville actually lives here in the city now, so I think he's gonna be doing the road trip with me. He's gonna get a rapid test to make sure that he is good to go, so we are being incredibly cautious. Unfortunately though, it looked like at first Kevin was going to be able to get the week off, but unfortunately he was not, so he is going to stay here in the city with Dakota. He's gonna be with his family on Thanksgiving and he's gonna take Dakota just because without him doing a road trip for that long with the dog is hard because we don't have a seat, like we don't have a car seat or a seatbelt for her. So one of us would need to like obviously like hold her the whole time and we'd have to take extra breaks. It breaks my heart that like she's not gonna be with me on Thanksgiving, but I know that it's just because logistically it's the way it has to be. I am a little sad though because actually me and Kevin have never spent a Thanksgiving together, even though we've been dating for 3 years. We've actually just never been able to spend Thanksgiving together. So I don't know, I'm hoping next year is like finally the year that changes, but it definitely makes me a little sad, especially because, you know, I love the holidays so much. It's my favorite time of year. And so of course, you know, I want to be with, you know, the person who I love the most in this world. And I'm so grateful that I'm still gonna be with my family, but it would just make it even better if Kevin could be there too. I also wanted to kind of expand on something that I briefly touched on at the beginning of this vlog, which is yes, me and Kevin are officially about to start the process of looking for a new apartment, which is very exciting. So our lease at our current place is up on January 28th. So we're looking to sign a lease at our new place on January 1st. That way we have like 3 weeks to really take our time with moving. I hate moving in a rush. I feel like when you do that, you end up spending like way more money than is necessary. The process of like finding an apartment in New York though moves really, really fast. So you have to be cautious to not look too far out in advance. So me and Kevin are going to start looking as soon as I get back from Thanksgiving. So we're gonna start looking around like December 1st. The rental rates in the city right now are fantastic due to so many people moving out of it because of this pandemic. So it looks like we're actually gonna be able to probably get a 2-bedroom for exactly what we're paying right now, which is definitely a goal for us because obviously like I work for myself. So it'd be really nice to actually have a room that's dedicated to being an office space and a filming space. We're looking in the same neighborhood that we're in right now because we absolutely love it, but we're just looking to expand and have a bigger place. Now, as far as the big announcement, I'm just gonna kind of cut to the chase because I've been kind of teasing it on some of my other social media platforms, and I asked you guys on the community tab here on my channel how you guys would feel about me doing this, and the response was like overwhelmingly positive, so I'm just gonna say it. I am doing Vlogmas for the first year ever. If you guys have been with me since last year, you might remember that last December, I kind of did something similar to Vlogmas. I posted Monday through Friday every single week throughout the month of December. But Vlogmas was never really attainable for me just because, you know, in the past years, I've been working a 9 to 5, and so vlogging and posting every single day just isn't really conducive to that kind of schedule. However, this is the first year that I can officially commit to it, so I'm going all in. You're gonna get 25 videos from me in the month of December, every single day leading up until Christmas. However, I did want to put a little bit of a spin on it and just make it something different. So most of the days are going to be vlogs, but I also wanted to incorporate a couple like holiday sit-down videos because I thought that would be kind of fun and it wouldn't feel as repetitive. So yes, very exciting. I'm doing Vlogmas. I know it's going to be a ton of work, but I am so excited. And I don't know, I just feel like this channel has been growing so much recently, and I think Vlogmas is just a way to like kind of keep the momentum going. So I am very excited. I already started like planning out like some vlog ideas and some sit down videos, so I'm just pumped all around. Anyways, I think those are like my big kind of life update things and also my announcement. So I have a phone call in 20 minutes. So in the meantime, I am going to start cleaning up a little bit because I actually think when I drive back up to New York from Nashville, my mom is gonna drive up with me just because she hasn't been to her apartment in a while. So I wanna make sure everything is nice and clean for when she gets here. So I'm gonna just kind of take it room by room over the course of like the next few days. So I'm going to clean the main bedroom right now, and I'm also just gonna tidy up this like windowsill here too. Definitely need to do a face mask tonight. This is just like one of my go-tos. You guys know the Dermalogica like bubble mask, but I definitely need to do a face mask for the next few days to prep my skin for the long car ride and the travel that I'm about to put it through. I feel like every time I go back to Nashville, my skin like needs a few days to adjust to the Nashville water. And I don't know if I'm just making that up, but I always notice it every single time I go to Nashville. Even if I don't fly, if I drive, my skin just like freaks out for the first few days, and then it's fine. Just means I need to really like do some prep beforehand. After I wash this off, I'm also going to do an overnight like oil mask while I sleep. You guys know I've actually talked about this brand in a previous vlog. It's Queen's Magic Hair. I have been loving the original oil formula. So tonight I'm gonna try out the almond oil. Obviously like not sponsored at all, but I've been using this in my hair now for the last like 4 washes. I leave it in as an overnight mask the night before I wanna wash my hair. And it has just done wonders for me, so we love that. So I'm currently just finishing up a podcast outline because tomorrow I am actually interviewing Bella Derner. She's a life coach, and so I thought it would be really fun for this episode to actually like take questions from you guys. So I asked for questions over on my Instagram and my YouTube. Actually, no, not my YouTube. I just asked for questions over on my Instagram and then the podcast Instagram. So I'm just putting all of that together to send that off, and then we have the interview tomorrow, which is really exciting. Now I am doing something that might seem very random, but it is very necessary. And I am filling up the humidifier. I don't know what has been going on, but it has been so dry here in my mom's apartment. I wake up in the middle of the night, and I'm not somebody who usually like isn't able to sleep through the night. I feel like I've always been a really good sleeper, but recently like it's just been so dry. So I've been making sure to fill up the humidifier literally every single night, and I feel like it's just been helping so much. It's been helping my skin. It's been helping me not just feel like so dry when I wake up in the mornings, and I feel like I'm back to sleeping really well, so that's always great. I sleep with this like pretty close to me just because I want it to just like start working its magic as soon as it possibly can. So gonna go reattach this to the rest of the humidifier, and then we'll be good to go. I am so tired, you can probably tell. It's been a long, busy, but very fun and productive day. Alrighty, you guys, I am on the couch with the little angel. She's very tired. I think I spooked her a little bit when I just sat down, but she's just so sweet. I wanted to say goodnight to her. Thank you guys so much for watching yet another day in my life. If you enjoyed this, be sure to click that subscribe button. We are trying to reach 5K, hopefully by the end of this year. I really think that we can do it. At the moment, the day that I'm filming this vlog, I think we are a little under 500 away. So I really do think that we can accomplish the goal, which is very exciting. Be sure to follow me on all of my other social media networks, subscribe to my podcast, check out my Amazon shop. The links are always in the down bar below. I hope that you guys are staying safe, happy, and healthy, and I'll talk to you all in my next video. Okay? Bye, guys.